In this problem, what we've got is to draw these three graphs. Now, to draw this graph, I would go through this process of drawing the first two ones anyway. Because it's a simple fact, I want to know what 2 plus 3 sine x looks like, I want to know what 3 sine x looks like. And to know what 3 sine x looks like, I want to know what sine x looks like. So I draw sine of x up straight away, so which would be the blue one here. So you can see it starts at 0, at pi and 2 it's at 1, back to pi, the negative 1 at 3 pi and 2, and back to 2 pi. What effect does 3 sine of x have on it? Well, again, remember that the 3 in front will increase the amplitude. So instead of being at 1 now, it'll be at 3. So it goes up to 3. So all the values here are multiplied by 3 to give us that part of the curve. It's still back at 0 because 3 lots of 0 is 0. And then 3 lots of all these values give me the curve there. And then if I add 2 to any curve, like we've done before with x squared or any other curve, it just shifts that function up 2 units. So from setting it being at 3, it's now at 5 at this one. At 0, it was 2. All these values are 2 units different. So it's just been shifted up 2 units. And that's how I would draw 3 plus sine of x. So drawing 2 cos x and cos 2x, here's the difference. This time between minus pi and pi. Okay, we do know the period there of that one is 2 pi. So we can see that it goes and does a revolution in 2 pi. So it starts at minus pi. Before we had it before, 2 cos of x. Okay, it starts at 2, goes through 0 at pi on 2, and then down at minus 2 there, and it's back in the other direction that way. Cos 2 of x is going to shorten our amplitude. So the 2, shorten our period. The 2 in front increased our amplitude. The 2 in front here shortens our period to make sure it's only pi units. So notice it starts at 1 and it's back at pi to start the rotation again. And there's minus pi through to 0 there, allowed us to get to through one rotation. So all the values are made all squashed up in that respect. 2 cos 3x. So what does 2 cos 3x look like? Okay, cos of x would be starting at 1, going through pi and 2, and then going back through. Cos of 3x, though, will make sure that we get 3 rotations in the same amount of time. So our period now it would be 2 pi on 3. So notice it's back at 2 pi on 3. So we know where we've got to end up at. So halfway through would be pi on 3. So that's where we end up. See, pi on 6 is where it goes through, and pi on 2. And then the 2 in front increases all our values from being in 1 maximum to 2 maximum now. So at 0, it's back again at the same. So instead of being at minus 1 there, it's at minus 2. So this is what we've got to look for. What is the effect of the 3x, or the number in front of x? What's the number in front of the trig function going to do to our graphs?